Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Miguel.
This is the Didn't Anyone Mention podcast.
Welcome back.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we got another week down. We are at the time of this recording, it is 3.14, but I don't know what month it is when this will be
March?
released.
Oh, it should be April.
April. Mid-April, huh?
It should be just the first.
After
April.
the spring equinox.
Is it?
I think that's what Easter is.
Easter's this month. 420, blaze it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
You
he
got
is
anything to
risen.
say?
He's gonna be toked up. Just
Who is?
kidding. Sorry.
Oh.
I said Easter on
crazy.
420.
Is it
he
really?
is risen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just gotta... The name of this is kind of crazy, and there's no real dramatic way to say it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Say it.
Have you ever heard of the Min Min lights?
Min.
Yes.
Lights.
M-I-N lights. Yep. No? Never heard of them?
No, never heard of
Any little guesses about what they're about?
Is it like kind of like, I don't want to say alien-esque, but like lights that people keep on seeing?
It's
like in an area?
It's considered almost paranormal / alien. Pretty close.
Okay.
Okay. So imagine this. Okay. You're driving down a desolate stretch of outback road in the dead of night. The only sounds are the hum of your engine and the distant call of some unseen creature. A coyote, whatever it is, you know. Then out of nowhere, a light appears on the horizon right in front of you. And at first you assume maybe it's another car passing you by.
Yeah.
Right, on the freeway. But you keep driving. But that light doesn't disappear. It follows you. It moves in ways that don't make sense. Up, down, left, right, forwards, behind you, all the way around you almost. Just circling you as you're going. And then suddenly, it's just gone. See, you're looking
while you're driving?
While you're driving.
It's giving Mothman.
Oh.
You know how they had like the red lights, the red eyeballs
Yeah.
were like chasing him in the car?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Pretty close, right?
Yeah.
It's not a ghost story. It's not about ghosts or whatever. But
like a
it's
phenomenon?
something that really happens in Australia.
Oh. Do they got some big boy fireflies?
Yeah. Do you guys hear that dog out there barking?
Dude. It's a dog that I've been prepared to drop kick if it ever attacks me.
Is it that one?
Yeah. It has to be. Because it's annoying. Small sounding.
Okay. Well,
small enough to like drop kick.
Okay. Well, we're going to pause and come back when he's done barking.
Yeah.
And we're back. That dog literally stopped as soon as I hit stop. So, super cool.
Maybe. I'd say it took another couple minutes.
Okay. Okay, Min Min lights.
Yes. And you said it happens in Australia.
Australia. And it's like a real thing. They even have a hotel named the Min Min Hotel.
Oh.
Because this just happens. Like, it's so reported and there's so many encounters of it. People have tried to catch video of it. There's a lot of weird videos out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's one I saw of this old dude. It was obviously edited, like so obvious. He's like, I saw them, and it's like he looks out into the forest, and then it's such a bad editing. I'll show you later. Anyways, the Min Min lights take their name from the Min Min Hotel. I don't know which one was there first.
Okay.
I don't know which one was there first. A long gone roadhouse near Bullia, Queensland.
Okay, I thought it was like
the story goes back to 1918, where a stockman riding past the ruins of a burned down hotel spotted a strange light in the distance. It hovered, moved strangely, and seemed to follow him as he rode. Scared, he rushed into town to tell the story, and soon enough, others started sharing their own experiences. So he wasn't the only person to do this.
They're like, oh, that old turkey bird.
Oh, those old lights, they're pretty cool.
They've never hurt me yet.
But even before then, indigenous people on the lands had stories about those lights. Before 1918, way before it, they believe Aboriginal groups in that area believed that those lights were the spirits of their ancestors
like
watching over them,
watching
over the sacred lands. Some even said that they were warnings. Saying that if you...
maybe if you're going the wrong way or something.
Not necessarily. Like, there were some people that believed or, quote-unquote, attributed some deaths to if you followed the light, it would take you to your death.
So, like, yeah.
But they're
Don't go towards the light.
It could, maybe. Yeah, that never came up, but
Oh.
There were like, I was trying to find any kind of case where they attributed the Midman Lights to somebody's death, and I couldn't find anything definitive.
Yeah. Well, those ones are hard because it's like, oh, it's like an omen or something, but you can't like really track it because technically, like, there's too many variables.
Oh,
there's
way too
many variables.
Way too many. So what do the Min Lights look like? I'm just going to call them the lights because Min just sounds so...
M&M lights.
M&M lights. Yeah, the M&M lights. They're usually bright white or a pale yellow.
Okay.
But sometimes they're red, blue, or green.
Okay. So they're usually lighter, like light.
Like light colors, yeah.
Yeah.
They hover above the ground, obviously. They move funky, up, down. They're just unnatural. And they can just, like, appear.
Random.
Yeah, like they don't come from anywhere. You could be staring at one direction, then all of a sudden that light will just pop up.
So it's not like... So it sounded like, yeah, you said off in the horizon, though, too.
It can happen in the horizon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's creepy, though.
Huh?
It is creepy.
So what do you think it is? So you listened to that podcast with the Sean Ryan show with Diana Polsonka.
Yeah.
What did she have to say about that? Do you remember?
She was saying that, well, technically she didn't say a lot. With that podcast, it was good, but it was like, technically I'm speaking on it, but I did a whole research with this book, like, kind of thing. So I was thinking about reading that one. I was going to read Purgatory, but it's literally it's still like a first edition. It's like $50 or something like that for the book. I'm like, yeesh. But she had a whole book on it, and she was saying that so many of them attribute to like a spiritual thing, that it's like almost like I don't know how to explain it. Even back in older texts, like some of the original texts, some like that are in languages that aren't even spoken anymore, they have these lights, and it's some sort of like communication from something greater or something bigger.
Giving you information.
Giving you something. Like information, knowledge, stuff like that. And giving you something to do.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But that's like... Because she was able to have a gazillion, like, encounters for it.
Yeah.
Like, she had a ton. But I haven't read that book.
Okay, cool. No worries. I just wanted to get your thoughts on it. These lights, some people say they're spirits. Some say they're UFOs, which is what brought me to this in the first place. Of
course.
And of course, science has tried to explain them too. There was about 3 prevailing theories or not prevailing, but 3 scientific theories about it.
Good.
So one of I didn't really put on here, but I'll mention it. I guess in the bayou swampy areas, there's a phenomenon where sulfuric gases will come out of the swamp. And since it's been just fermenting for so long, it has some kind of light coming off of it. It has like a
glow to it.
So that's what they're thinking is happening along this area.
Because it's in a specific area that it happens.
Yeah, in Belia, Queensland.
In Arizona, in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're saying, okay, it could be that. Another explanation is that it's bioluminescence.
That's...
like bugs or something. Which really doesn't... Which, in my mind, explains it just popping up out of nowhere. However, there are no bugs in Australia that have that ability. That I guess are discovered yet.
Unless that it's a combination almost of both, where it could be like a bug that is reacting to like gases or chemicals that are happening.
Could be.
That aren't super well known. But also with that theory, it's like, okay, well, do you I don't know, do you not have the capability to test what's coming up or not? I don't know. That first one, I'm like, okay, well, if the bayou, like, you can, like, test that, like, why...
Well, that's just a theory in the bayou.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But in the bayou, I guess they have the same thing. Like, the same phenomenon. It's not only in Australia. You can find it, like, in the swampy areas of the U.S. It's noted in France and Italy, also.
Where there's a lot of, like, I wonder if it's, like, a chemical like, yeah, thing happening.
Could be. I don't know.
Because, I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
Could be. I don't know.
Okay, let's do there, you guys.
Hold on. I have a first-hand encounter. No,
Wait,
I don't.
you said there's 3. You only told me 2.
Yeah, I don't want to mention the other one because
you don't want to.
No, the other one was silly. It was saying that it was a geological thing.
A geological?
A geological thing, yeah.
Oh,
actually, I have it here. I'll just say it to you while I'm here.
I was like, what is it?
Give me 1 second. Okay, here it is. Oh, not geological. Geophysical is the one.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's a phenomena like the other reason is because there's words in here that don't make any fucking sense. Phenomena like piezoelectric effects or marsh gas emissions have been proposed. Oh wait, no, that's the one I was telling you about. Is that the gases get emitted? Okay, this is the other one where it's the Fata Morgana mirage, where temperature inversions causing distant lights to appear closer than they are.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that that's like a thing.
I guess it is.
That's crazy.
I think it's scientists trying to also discredit aliens, but...
I think sometimes I swear scientists are half the time hired to just prove people wrong. Like, that's literally their job, is to try to prove people wrong.
I think it's a good thing, though. I think that's how everybody should take on the world. Like, don't believe in anybody.
Like, can't believe in people.
Right.
But, like, yeah, I feel like scientists half the time, that's all their job is just to prove you wrong.
Or be skeptical.
Or prove it wrong.
Stay skeptical.
But yeah, that's why not everybody's...
That's good. That's a good slogan. Stay skeptical.
I bet it's already a slogan.
Stay skeptical. Anyways. The min lights. Okay, here's the first-hand encounter. You ready?
Okay.
Truck drivers are really the ones that see them a lot, especially overnight truck drivers. Some tourists and workers see them too. And even locals, like a lot of the locals in that area, have sightings. Mm-hmm. Here it is. One trucker swore that a light followed him for hours down a lonely highway, keeping just ahead of his truck no matter how fast he drove. And a couple camping in the desert saw another strange orb hovering outside their tent all night, only for it to vanish at sunrise. And there are other stories of travelers who follow the lights into the bush, and they were never seen again. This is where that story comes from, where they lead you to your death, because people were left.
Dang.
Excuse me. Sorry if you guys had to hear that. And so just seeing them is one thing, right? Mm-hmm. Looking at these lights hover around and be around you is just one thing, seeing them. Mm-hmm. What if I told you is that if you saw them and you were close to them, they actually emitted feelings onto you? Like they could fill you with sensation of fear or like being watched, or almost like they could tie their consciousness to you.
Those are the only things that they do? Or can they make you happy? Can they make you excited?
I don't have any people saying that.
Say, anything could make me feel pretty scared or anxious, and it'll feel like it was overwhelmed.
That's true. I don't have any...
They're all the, like, super scared ones.
They're saying, like, from a distance it's okay, but if they get close, like, this overwhelming feeling of being, like, hunted and watched comes over you, like this, like you're fighting for your life almost.
Like, yeah, your fight or flight starts?
Yeah. But it's more than just, like, when you get scared and fight or flight happens. Yeah. Like, this is an active adrenaline rush that just, like, it almost feels like it puts it onto you.
That would be kind of crazy. I mean, I'm not saying I love the supernatural, but that could be a part of, I mean, aromas, smells, things. If it is gases, like what they think it is, 100%.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
It could trigger you. Lavender freaking makes one people fall asleep. Peppermint makes your nausea go away. Just saying.
That's a good point.
Random things can make you feel certain ways. Mm-hmm. Random smells.
Yeah.
Sniffers. But also... other things do that too. I would say that.
Demonies.
Demonies.
Some indigenous stories of the area will warn about the lights too. Like some old stories warn about the lights to not follow them. Yeah.
Don't go into the light.
Yeah. So that's it's not a whole long little thing that I got for you.
That's good though.
But I was looking for something to do, and I forgot where I found this. Oh, I was going to show you the video of it. I'll show you later. Well, I'll send it to Sam so she can post it on her Instagram at Didn't Anyone Mention.
Yes.
But some of these videos, one of them was actually pretty compelling, I'm not going to lie.
You were like...
I was like, that is a little strange. But the idea of these kind of
What if they're fairies?
That's another thing. So if you were to take the name away from it and everything else from it and just look at it...
Instantly think of fairies.
Yeah, and just look at it as these lights that follow people, will do whatever around people.
Fairies are mischievous.
They happen all the way around the world. They happen everywhere.
Yeah, and fairies are all around the world. And they're actually not nice.
Did I tell you about my orb story? I remember it clear as day.
I think so, but I don't know if they know.
It's what it reminds me of.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I forgot how old I was.
I feel like we were...
No, we weren't. I was in
So you must have told me.
5th grade, 6th grade.
Okay.
I was young. I was a wee laddie.
Okay.
What do you mean?
No, I'm joking.
So me and my buddies, we were hanging out, and we were going to the dollar store to pick up some whatever, because the dollar store is the place to be. Anyways.
You're the reason it's $1.25 now?
Probably. I did steal a lot from that dollar store. Rest in peace. I'm sorry. Still smells the same when I walk in, though. Anyways. Well, me and my buddies, we ended up buying our things, buying our snacks, and we got onto our bikes, and I'm on this, huge mountain bike because we found it at a yard sale, and all my buddies had BMX bikes. I remember I wanted a BMX bike so bad, but my dad was making fun of me for wanting one, so I never got one. So we got mountain bikes because those are real bikes, apparently.
Yeah, those are real bikes.
And so we were riding back home. It was already dark at that point. The street lights were on, and we're like, we should probably get going. Mm-hmm. So I was riding back. You know the back way to the dollar store in our neighborhood? Mm-hmm. And you know that little black pathway that leads you to the creek where there's a little gully? In my neighborhood, this makes sense. Sam can visualize it.
Yeah.
So there was about 6 of us, right? So we were about on that street before we get onto that little black alleyway. Mm-hmm. We see this orange, yellow orb thing. If I had to guess, maybe 50 yards above the ground or so, barely above the trees in our neighborhood. And it was just hovering right above us. And I don't know if the drones were around at this time. I have no idea.
I bet they were to a point, but I don't know if
there was
residential wise.
No noise with it either. So it was up there, and my buddies, we saw it. We all saw it. And then we were all like, what the fuck is that? And we started going faster and started chasing it. We started going.
Of course you were.
Yeah, dude. Stranger Things. Literally us. We went down this black alleyway by the house, and you know that house that's across the way that has those tall trees? It was going right above it, and we were trying to zip through that little spot so fast. We got to the main road, to the bridge, and by the time we looked back up to go see it, it had gone over the trees heading south, which is towards your house, your old house, and it was gone. We saw it for that split second. It was probably a total of a minute where we saw it was just this orange-yellow orb in the sky, and it was floating nonchalantly just straight across, and then it went over the tree line and gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Right next to my house. That's what this reminds me of.
Somebody was just passing on.
Or it was an alien. Or I missed out on my opportunity to get knowledge downloaded.
Yeah, dude, what the heck?
I could have been...
Maybe you did, and that's why you don't have a very good memory. It's because it can't let you unlock all of it.
It can't let me unlock all of it? I wonder what kind of knowledge it gave me.
No.
It's all coming back to me.
You're like,
Oh my gosh. I know everything.
You just know everything the whole...
Yep. Anyways, that's all I got for you. Do you got any questions for me? Any deep questions? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to bring up? Anything you want to maybe hammer out the details of?
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think so. I mean...
Okay.
I'm trying to think. You said you just stumbled upon it. But, how? You were looking up, what, UFO stuff?
I wasn't. What I had was a lot of videos saved about conspiracies. Actually, let me show you this one thing. Oh. I'm going to play it live for you guys, and this audio freaks me the fuck out, and I don't know why. So I'm going to play it for Sam, and I don't know how good it's going to come up for you guys, but she'll link it also. Where is it? Hold on. This one?
Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the wall. Cry. To think of something different. Oh, my God. Keep me from going down again. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, it's creepy, right?
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah.
Ew. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah. I just don't like. I mean, I know it's like an editing thing, but it is creepy.
No, that's live.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, live.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe you. I've heard some of those live speeches from back in the day. They had the freaking echo all the way up.
Yeah, it sounds cooler.
They're like, hello. Oh. And then
we shall fight for you, fight for you. Yeah, and then by the end, nobody knows what you're saying anymore.
Yeah,
they're just cheering.
Yeah. It's over. Just kidding.
Anyways.
But, yeah.
I was going to do something on that originally, and it was super interesting. And then I found out that it was a horror/sci-fi book. It wasn't real.
Dude, sometimes you get onto these conspiracies and they're a stupid book. Not stupid. It's a good story because obviously I got hooked.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, damn it, it's not even actually real.
Yeah.
But I did find out something else that I'm going to do on... Dude, I have a whole bank now, so I guess if you do want a topic, I can throw it your way.
No. I don't need donations. What I need are better topics.
That's what I'm saying. I have some good topics, though,
I know you do.
that you could look into.
You know what? No, I'm gonna find my own.
Okay.
I'm gonna compete with you because your last episode was freaking awesome, and I think that just sets the bar. That's what we need to do every time. Hey, I'm talking about Sam's episode on the Boise abandoned amusement park.
Yeah.
That was a freaking awesome episode, and that's the standard that we got to go for.
Yeah. That
so
was
if you guys agree, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one too because it was like
because that's the standard. This episode's dog shit compared to that.
it was a lot of fun to. I mean, it's not even just local. It's just when you can't find the answer like easily. I think you just get like, I need to get the answer.
Yeah,
you know?
I totally get it.
Yeah, that's where I was at. I was like, dude. So it took me like 3 days. That I was like just hard, and like what I do for work is like pretty low key. So I was just while I'm working, I'm just like trying to work as much as I can on it. People are coming in. They're like, "Why are you so zoomed in on Google Maps?" I'm like, I felt like the guy that's like, with like his hand out, like showing the whiteboard. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
meme.
From Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes, that's what I felt like. I was like, this right here. It's just so funny.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll let you guys go.
See you later.
Toodaloo, buckaroos.